Good day. We are the Strategists. Today we'll be hosting our semi-annual meeting and we welcome you to join us. As you know, Kids Baking Company was established back in 1978. We used to operate in El Socorro and we entered the market with only two products, our chocolate and orange cupcakes. In 1989, we acquired Pueblo Baking Industries and permanently relocated our baking facility to Gaston Street, Chaguanas. We adhere to the international baking standards and collaborate with international baking consultants. Our vision is to dominate the baked goods industry in Trinidad and Tobago by leading the market in all aspects of personal development, innovation, product quality, operations, and marketing. We have over 100 vehicles in our fleet to facilitate deliveries nationwide. We also give back to the community by creating homework centers to assist students within standards 1 to 5. Ms. Smith, can you tell us about our internal environment analysis?
Good day, everyone. To add on to what the CEO of our company has to say, I will be discussing the internal environment of which numerous operations exist and is influenced not only by SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat analysis, but also value analysis, which we use to discover ways in which to surpass competitors to help increase sales and foster development. Firstly, we look at SWOT analysis, which include the internal and external factors of our company that helps to boost our reputation in this economy. Strengths of our company would be the distinctive drivers that propel us forward. These such drivers are esteemed brand image, wide variety of products, the distribution strategy that we use, and lastly, economies of scale. Weaknesses would be increasing of prices, faulty equipment, nutritional value, and the maintenance of equipment. Opportunities would consist of entering regional and international markets, online services, and changes in consumer taste. And now finally, the threats, which are economic implementations, local competition, and impacts of social media platforms. Unlike SWOT, value chain analysis involves two activities, primary and secondary. Primary activities are the finance department, human resource management department, research and development department, and general administration. These are completely different from support activities, which facilitates the function of inbound logistics, production of operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and now finally, customer service. Now I hand you off to Ms. Ramnarine so that she can now dive into the characteristics of the external environment vessel.
Castle analysis. This is the political, economic, socio-cultural, technological, environmental, and legal factors our company faces externally. Firstly, I'll talk about the political forces. There's a change in leadership every 5 years, which can influence the value of minimum wage, introduce new taxes, and reduce subsidies. Economic forces. When there's an increase in inflation rate, the consumers have less disposable income, and an increase in minimum wage will result in higher labor costs, and an increase in operational costs will cause the price of our products to increase. For the socio-cultural forces, there's the aging population who prefers healthier product lines. Also, consumer attitudes are affected by inflation and recent price increase. Technological forces. There are high investment of machinery and equipment afforded by economies of scale. Use of machinery more than a labor-intensive approach for production, and an increase in R&D to help identify trends within the market. Environmental forces. Dry season may have water shortages. This can delay our production. The rainy season may cause flooding across the nation. This halts our company's operation as deliveries and production may be put on hold. Legal forces. We have to ensure there's compliance with health and safety laws. Frequent inspections are conducted. There's a clean working environment. Employees in production are wearing their safety gear, and that the HR policies are maintained. Now I'll hand you over to Ms. Ragbear.
I will be discussing the vertical and horizontal scope of the business. As we know, the vertical and horizontal scope in a business is an important competitive advantage because it can increase the company's efficiency, market share, and competitiveness. At KISS, both of these integration strategies are used. The vertical strategy allows the company to internalize the operations performed by suppliers or distributors by moving up or down the supply chain. At KISS, the variety of vertical integration that is used is balanced because we implement both forward and backward integration, meaning we buy all our raw materials such as eggs and flowers to create a product and also use our machine to bake them. This way, we have total control of what goes into our product and we can maintain its efficiency. We also distribute the product over TNT to groceries or directly to customers. This makes our product easy to access, which can increase in the aid of sales. The horizontal integration allows a company to increase their market share by merging with another company in the same industry. This was done by KISS in 1989 when it acquired a rival company called Quelo. Doing so made them the largest wholesale bakery in the Caribbean. I now move you over to Mr. Duke to explain the marketing aspects.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am the marketing manager of the KISS Baking Company. Currently, we use marketing to spread awareness throughout our consumers within Trinidad and Tobago. We use print marketing, online marketing, as well as product sampling to help promote our products. Through print marketing, we advertise our products on posters where they can be seen in groceries as well as mini-marts throughout the nation. Also, they are plastered onto our delivery trucks where every day we dispatch our trucks throughout the country, which aids in spreading awareness. Online marketing, we advertise on all social media networks as well as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We also offer a new service where persons can place orders for cakes and they can be delivered straight to their doorsteps. We use product sampling on our new products that we are yet to launch. We are able to gain vital information that help in our product development. I will now turn the next slide where there's a video for you all to
Good day, Madam CEO. When it comes to our generic competitive strategy, it has remained steadfast over the last couple of years due to continuing to offer a wide variety of products at high and low price points to accommodate every customer. We continue to follow a best cost provider competitive strategy. This means that we have been and will continue to exceed customers' expectations for both price and essential quality feature, performance, and service criteria. This will allow us to continue to dominate the bread and cake market within Trinidad and Tobago. In terms of our diversification status, when it comes to our corporate diversification, we have not merged or acquired a new company since the acquisition of Quelo Baking Industries in 1989. The main reason for this is we are currently the market leader and operating at what we deem optimum efficiency as a holistic company. Therefore, there is no advantage to merging or acquiring another company. On the other hand, we have continually diversified our product range as we offer 21 snack cakes and 26 types of bread, which totals a whopping 47 products. We deem this as our main reason for being the market leader and dominating the market, as we are able to provide cakes and bread to meet the needs of every niche in the market. I would now pass you to Ms. Durga.
Good day, Madam CEO. Internationalization review. Internationalization includes designing goods and services and internal processes to make it easier to expand into other markets. Presently, KISS does not operate on an international scale, They only have their state-of-the-art baking facility in central Trinidad and one other baking facility in Jamaica which only produces cakes. Although KISS does not operate on an international level, their products are, however, distributed internationally. Strategic alliances. Strategic alliances refer to agreements between two or more separate businesses to work together on production, development, or sale of goods and services, as well as other corporate goals. KISS Baking Company is a part of the Bermudas group of companies, which includes 4 other large companies in Trinidad and 1 in Jamaica. Although KISS Baking Company is a part of the Bermudas group of companies, they operate solely and effectively by themselves without any collaborations. I will now pass you on to Ms. Rackberg.
Here are some recommendations we can consider in order to strengthen the company's sustainable competitive advantage. Firstly, we can maintain the company's brand image by putting the customer's experience first. To do this, we must satisfy their needs and expectations. Doing so will result in customer loyalty. A good example of this is that recently we were able to display our inclusivity to our company by providing for a narrow segment an eggless version of our orange flavored kiss cake for those who don't eat meat. This also provides an opening for new customers. Secondly, we can conduct market research to analyze areas that will benefit from additional distribution. KISS does a good job when it comes to distribution. Conducting market research will allow KISS to find weak spots and see where they can have additional deliveries and trucks posted at more areas. It will also help us to gain insight on how we can access the local and worldwide market. Finally, we can provide stands in places that are convenient for clients. Quailo set itself apart from the competitors by placing bread stands in areas that are handy for customers. Resuming to offer this service would effectively maximize their ability to maintain a competitive advantage. This would imply that the business would gain access to new revenue stream. Now, Rihanna will explain the action plan.
Now I'd like to look at our action plan to carry out the recommendations made previously. To ensure that we have an exceptional customer service, we can use customer satisfaction score. It is one of the simplest yet most effective methods to determine our level of customer satisfaction. This will take approximately 6 months to be conducted by the IT and Communications Department. Secondly, the Research and Development Department could conduct market research for those remote areas locally through the form of surveys and questionnaires, as well as face-to-face conversations with residents. This would help the department gather the information for them to develop products that will cater to their needs. The market research for these select areas should take no more than 4 to 6 months to complete. This will be beneficial to us by increasing our market share and sales, while we provide products that the consumers are more likely to purchase. Thirdly, we can set back up Quailo stands on the roadside around the country that will provide our products to consumers on the go. This would lead to both the creation of a new source of income as well as regain lost customers. This recommendation can be executed within the time period of 3 to 6 months.
Thank you, Ms. Ramnarai. During this meeting, we examined the company's internal and external environment through the use of SWOT, PESTLE, and value chain analysis. We analyzed the vertical and horizontal scope as well as our diversification status. We discussed the company's internationalization review, strategic alliances, and marketing aspects. Recommendations were provided on how to maintain a sustainable competitive advantage. Lastly, an action plan was developed. This information would be taken into consideration when crafting our company's strategy. This brings us to the end of our meeting. Thank you for your time and contributions.